Oftentimes devotees say, well, I don't know what I should do. Like, what is my Dharma? And there's a little story I want to tell you about Srila Prabhupada that can help you answer this question quite simply. There was a devotee, and he was the temple president somewhere, and he couldn't do it any longer for whatever reason, and he wanted to give up that service. And Prabhupada was a bit upset that, he doesn't like it when people give up responsibility. But anyway, the person could no longer do it. It was too difficult, too stressful, too challenging. So Prabhupada asked one question, which we could ask ourselves. Prabhupada said, think of something, some service that you can do for the rest of your life steadily. Interesting. So Prabhupada wants us to be steady. This devotee was being unsteady. Prabhupada probably felt he was being a bit whimsical, but in any case, sometimes we're doing the wrong service, so we need to change that. So what can you do, and do it for the rest of your life? It's an interesting question to think about. So it obviously has to be something which is inspiring, which is aligned with your nature, which is meaningful to you and meaningful to service of others, meaningful to our movement. But you have to be very, very inspired by it to such a degree and very much in tune with your nature that this is something you could dedicate your life to. Then I want to say one other thing about dedicating your life to something. It's important because oftentimes there's so many things in our life that we do. And, it's nice to do service, of course, but it's also nice to be dedicated to one thing that we can develop over the years, that we can become better at, and the project or the service itself can develop. And in order to do that, you have to eliminate other things that would get in the way. So for many people, what they're doing is they're doing lots of things, but really they're going around in circles. They'll do something over here, something up here, something down there. But if you have a goal, then you want to be able to do everything you do should help you achieve that goal. And of course, so many things will come to us in life that we should be doing, or people, not necessarily we should be doing, but people will ask us to do, but not really necessary to do. If we want to achieve this goal, we're going to have to eliminate. So elimination of things that get in the way of our goal is very important. Like, a lot of us want to do a lot of things, but there's a lot of things we need to eliminate because they get in the way of doing the one or two things that are most important. That thing which we can dedicate our life to is going to take elimination of other things. And so some of you might say, yeah, but just doing one thing, I don't know. All right, it can be a couple of things. But if you try to do too many things, you'll probably burn out and not really be as effective as you could be if you were focused on one or two, and one major and one minor. So again, the question is, what could you do for the rest of your life?